What's going on, everybody? We are out here for another challenge, we'll say. This time, instead of doing the normal rivalry, we're actually doing the rivalry versus a couple of hippies. So we got Connan, we got Devin, myself, and once again, Josh. We're gonna play out here at Stanley Park, just outside of Morton. Absolutely gorgeous course, my personal favorite, so you know I'm gonna tank this one. Let's see how we go. Here we throw.
Nice.
All right.
Here we
Oh,
what a
crap.
great
I guess I need
YouTube
my
name,
putters. Where are my putters?
dude. Cam stole them.
You son of
Alright everybody, so we're gonna be doing some commentary over this video. Why not make it fun? So here we are at Stanley Park, hole 1, 437 foot par 4. Multiple different options of this one. You can play a forehand down the line through the gut. Hopefully you can get a nice little kick for an easy 3. You can play it for a 2 by throwing a huge turnover shot, get a nice flex out of it, which you're actually going to see Devin right here try to do.
And of course, Coop is going for it.
Of course he is. He flips it out, but it's too stable and it goes far past those trees, which you can barely even see. Not the greatest zoom on that camera. Connan, I don't know what he's throwing. Everything is just overstable in his bag. Plays up through the gap. Josh, what are you throwing?
I'm throwing a Firebird here, probably. I think I hit the first tree.
Yeah, trying to sit that Firebird in the tree. And then you convinced me to throw the turnover shot. So I put a little ante on it. And I just clipped the tree, so I lost a lot off it. I still had a good shot, though. I was pretty pumped about it. Didn't turn into a roller, so that was a nice thing.
Yeah, nice and safe. Easy 3 from there. Oh, there's Coop with his ninja kicks.
Yep.
Always gotta remember those.
Hippie on hippie action.
From there, like just a nice, easy putter up shot. We finished ahead of them, so that's the important part, right?
I do know he's throwing a pig right here, and he sets that pig into the ground. Good shot, Connan. You got this.
We need to call it bacon, not even a pig. That's how bad that was. What does Coop throw for overstable putters here?
Here he's actually throwing I think it's a BT hard harp. It's a nice little layup. He's got the edge. So you told me to set it up, so I just kind of tried to lay it up. Didn't run for anything. Got a nice one here. And I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you're talking about running it here.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. I said I'm going to run it.
Yeah, and you completely threw it out of bounds. Yep. Devin's got a good throw here. He's got about circle 1, 25, 30 feet. Makes that no problem for the 3. Saves one for their team. My little tap in, why not? Save
R3. I go catch my disc out in the middle of the field. So hole 2 here, super easy, just a really nice putter hyzer, 238. You might do mid-range depending on the wind. Super easy hole though. Like this should be gettable for both of us with the level that we play at.
Yeah, and you actually make fun of someone here. I'm just saying, because. Actually, here's Devin throwing that maiden for a super nice shot. That VIP maiden. So you were making fun of Connan here because he went Explorer. And you said it's way too fast of a disc. And what does he do? Absolutely parks that shot. That was insane.
I never thought I could see somebody throw like a turnover Explorer 238 feet. Like I didn't think that was a thing.
Okay, I don't know what this is from you though.
This is my Jeremy Colling Rock 3. Yeah, right. Colling. Jeremy Colling Rock 3, the new one that he had.
So I just want to say, you parked it, so I was asking you, should I just go for a huge spike hyzer on this one and expect the wind to pop it down? So I throw the huge spike hyzer, and the wind completely died, and it just floated out. That's my excuse on that one.
Thank God you have an excuse, because that was almost as bad as me trying to run it for the putter shot there. Yeah, look at that pretty disc. Look at how beautiful that thing is.
It would be even more beautiful if it wasn't Innova, but I'm just saying.
Wow.
Beautiful putt on that one. Good little 18 footer.
Yeah, nice easy little 18 footer, and then these two have the nice little tap in to clean up.
Yeah,
like this is...
that was insane. Like great job, Connan. I hate saying that, but take your applause. We're good.
Yeah, the gallery saw. We all know.
All right, hole 3. This is kind of a cool one. This is part of the new layout. 235 feet. We actually did play no OB at all on this course, so just throwing that out there. Should have thrown it out from the start. Wherever you land, you land. No rules on that. This one's pretty easy though. You just throw like a straight shot or a little hyzer, maybe a little forehand hyzer. Devin with a super nice EMAC truth here just comes in and parks that shot. Beautiful,
what an
beautiful
absolute
shot.
Money shot, eh?
And then, yeah, you know, Connan just kind of goes way too overstable like most of his discs and throws it in the drink.
Yeah, and I'm disking up pretty heavily here, and I'm throwing a cloud breaker because I'm bad.
Yeah.
And I flip it over.
However,
Did I turn it over?
no,
Oh, no, I absolutely parked it. That's right.
you stepped up Devin's shot because Devin was parked, and then you pizzarked it.
I mean, it's a nice, easy 253-foot forehand that I had to throw up.
My shot there, I wanted to throw a little more to the right, but if you noticed, when I did my run-up, I actually caught my leg on the log and didn't spin all the way around.
Oh, well, I didn't even notice that.
So that's why I threw that shot, and it just dunked out so hard. Both you guys got easy tap-ins here.
Yeah, there's that one. Where did I? Oh, and I'm a little bit closer.
Here comes your absolute strike, and boom. Yeah, almost footfall. That's right. Check that out.
Hey, it was close.
Yeah, and then Connan's got to get his extra little something in there.
He's got to feel good about his life. So hole 4, another nice, easy, kind of interesting hole in the new layout. Wide open until you kind of come into these trees here. It gives you the 3 options, so you can go forehand, backhand, or if you really want, you can go with a nice straight shot up the gut. In tournament play, the grass behind is out of bounds, but like we said, we're not playing out of bounds at all. So here's Coop stepping up. I think that was Coop.
Yeah.
Yeah, just throwing the nice, easy backhand hyzer. I don't know what he was throwing there. Do you?
That was his actually Lucid Justice that I gave him. The funny thing about that disc is he is a vegan, and on that disc it says 100% beef on it. So, you know, I like that he runs that one and didn't wipe the stamp off. Connan with another beautiful shot. I'm pretty sure that's a boss. Like, he died a boss.
I think you're right.
That's what he throws, like, all the time.
This is me throwing probably a Wraith. I'll tell you in a sec, but I think it was a Wraith that we threw. Yeah. I threw a Wraith.
And then I threw a straight shot, and I went with my Maverick, and I didn't put enough hyzer on it to flip it up and finish, so it just kept going dead straight for 300 plus feet.
Just trying to hit the cam.
Yeah. So
we don't like cam anyways.
It was a nice shot. It just didn't finish nice.
Yeah,
they got about a circle 1 putt, a little uphill.
A little uphill, a little bit of a weird stance, especially for Coop, who's a stagger putter.
Yeah.
But let's see if they can get one here. Let's see if they can convert.
Nice bit on it, but, you know, hits the cage and skips a little far. Josh with that floppy save R2, and me, I can't jump, and, you know,
we
nice
almost got
throw.
a piece of
Nice
paper
throw.
underneath your feet when you jump for that. Almost.
All right, so here we go. This is the best thing is we just took them by 1. Going up to hole 5. This is probably my favorite hole. The tournament we played, I drove it and parked it once out of the rounds. It was okay. 417 par 3. If you hit that little gap up the center, get a nice little skip, you are parked. You are sitting there pretty. It is an awesome, fun hole. You only have, what? The 1 tree on your left to contend with. The ones on the right don't really come into play unless you throw a crazy wide shot. And I throw into the ground. Beautiful.
I mean, you know, somebody's got to throw into the ground.
Oh man, look how excited I am about that shot.
Yeah, you're really jacked about how terrible that was.
And then you told me, don't worry, I got this.
And I threw the worst shot. Worst shot.
And we still to this day have not found that disc.
That's
somehow.
true. Actually, that has never come back.
Yep.
I swear they have like goblins in the long grass here because every time you lose a disc, they're gone forever.
They are. They really are. Devin with his, what was that? I think it was a Lucid Raider directly into that tree that we said you got to miss. It's funny because usually we'd play this hole pretty good, and as soon as the cameras are on, you know, things happen.
It's the little bit of competition, man. We got discs on the line for this. Like, once you get that competition in, it gets hard.
Yep. Connan's got a beautiful throw normally, but watch that foot drag. Oh, painful. Painful to
Feel
watch.
your own ankle break. Was
Yeah.
that boss again? Another
No,
boss he threw there?
that was his blue one. I think that might have been an enforcer.
Ooh. And then so they take obviously the farther back one, but it's a nice easy lineup for them. Coop just drops it in, probably what, 40 feet out?
About 40 in the trees.
Yeah, that's a pretty decent. You can sometimes find a gap in those trees. They're not the worst trees on the planet. And then Connan kind of hits the last branch that you could possibly see and knocks himself straight down.
We couldn't find your disc, so we took mine. I'm throwing a raptor right here, which looked absolutely beautiful, but then I found out I threw it a little too far for some reason. So I did let you know that, and we don't have the best footing here. So we both threw standstills. You threw what, your Firebird? Your Nate Sexton Firebird?
That's my 2019 sexy Firebird right there.
There you go. You laid off it just a little bit and absolutely parked. You can actually see your disc right there. So I sped this up 400 times just to show you how long it took Devin to find a window. You know, we should have actually called him on it and gave him a stroke.
You know, he's a tall guy. We got to give him the advantage every once in a while, right?
The best part about it is he took that long to find one, but then Connan goes up and he's like, well, why don't I just take this gap here, which was an open little window. Kind of funny.
Then the nice easy tap in 3.
Yep, save our par.
Yeah, let's we just got to keep one stroke ahead, right?
That's
all that
pretty
matters
much
in
the
this.
entire game plan, yes.
And then there's you sitting in the background, maybe keeping score, not sure what you're doing, but
Probably
All right.
testing.
hole 6, 227, super fun hole. This is my favorite hole on the course. You have a couple options. These trees in the middle, completely blind shot, so you can go backhand, backhand hyzer putter. You could go forehand mid-range, forehand putter if you really feel like it. It's a great shot. I absolutely adore this hole. I think it's probably one of my favorite in Manitoba.
Oh yeah, and you know, why would it be your favorite per se?
I don't know. I think we might just have to keep quiet, watch this shot, and just have a true understanding of why I probably like this hole so much.
What'd you throw there?
I threw a zone.
Oh, look at that!
Right in the chains.
Beautiful,
I
dead
just spun up.
center chains. Look at that ace, and we got it on film. On film.
On film, I swore to God that I like chained out, like knowing my luck, and so I was like, no, there's no way that's it. It couldn't be. Thank goodness for the camera person telling me that it was.
Yeah.
Or else this would have been the longest run ever because I'm not in good shape, and I would have been hurting.
It was a beautiful ace. That was an absolutely amazing ace. Your what is that? The Paul Macbeth zone, right?
Yeah, five time zone.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful shot. Great shot.
And you just skip your shot, right? You don't even go for it.
No, I didn't even throw, I don't think. I was just like, yeah. Devin goes a little long into the tall grass. That tall grass doesn't play OB in tournaments.
Yeah, although that would be super cool, eh? Getting all the long grass played OB in tournaments.
That would be a
fun.
super hard shot. It would be pretty cool, but super hard.
And here's the other line that you get to see is that forehand down
And
the
it's
hill.
a bummer because he had such a nice line, but that skip it skipped forward instead of going hard right. Still a nice
but
putt.
nice easy cleanup.
Yep, they definitely saved there too. This walk, I hate. I hate this walk. We need like an escalator. Like this thing is just tiring, and you could tell the wind is whipping at us right now.
It's exhausting, and then you have to go up and throw the biggest shot on the course.
So we got hole 7, pretty big open field. The fence line usually plays OB to the farmer's field there. 623 feet, par 4. You can, if you got a big arm, make this pretty easily. I don't know what you were throwing here. Was that your Wraith?
Yeah, that was just my beat up Wraith.
Yeah, and the wind kind of got it, pulled it over a little bit. Me, I went to rip one and watch my plant foot off the tee pad, threw straight in the air. Great shot. You know, it was a foot fault, so you know it wouldn't even count anyways, and almost go into the big pile of dirt. Because
Yeah, and that dirt is not fun to throw around at all.
Not at all. All right, so we got Devin here with a Lucid X Raider. I think it's the World Champs Raider. Absolutely mashed on it. Beautiful shot with that headwind. Didn't flip it over. Finishes right about the bench area of that picnic table. Connan pretty much did the same thing I did, stepped over, slid out a little bit, and launched straight up into the sky.
With his fancy technique. He's got the best technique in the game.
I'm pretty sure you're throwing your Firebird here, and you just got some wind under it. As you can see, I'm seeing what you did and now second guessing my disc because I knew I had to go for it. No, I had a crank and I wanted to go straight, so I actually went with a force here, an ESP force, and just went a full rip and went into the bush. If I would have been another probably 10 feet, I would have been past the bush, but you know, you get what you get, I guess. So here's the crazy thing. They're pretty far out still. I'm going to say they have about 250 to 280.
Yeah, about 280 with a dead headwind, yeah.
And he goes with a zone.
Did he throw a zone there?
He threw a zone.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize. What a guy.
Absolutely beautiful shot. The guy's got a friggin' cannon for an arm. And it's so smooth, too. Never looks like he's trying too hard.
Well, I mean, when you're, 6'3", it makes it pretty easy, eh?
Yeah. Connan, okay, that blue disc is a trespass. A lucid trespass. And there we go, you searching for your disc. Easily found it, because if you make it too far down there, that's like, what, 90-foot drop straight down?
Yeah, it like goes down a little bit and then straight down. And then now we're
here's where my shot landed. And there's a tiny little window that if we could find it, it would have been like right to the pin. I try, hit a tree, does not work very well.
I think I went overhand here.
And don't even know where yours went. So there's actually barbed wire here. So we took a bit of a relief off the barbed wire, and I almost get it just a little too high. Trying to find a window even there, it wasn't working out. Your jump putt turned it over a little too much.
It's once you get stuck in those, man, it's nasty.
It was
so now
tough.
We're losing strokes on a hole that like should be easily getted.
Yeah.
Got it? Get it?
Easily got, yeah.
Got it.
English spoke well with you, yes. Connan makes an amazing putt right there. That was a beautiful putt. He's putting with, I think, Judges now.
Yeah, I think he's Team Judge. So yeah, we clean it up here. Hole 8, one of the original holes on this course. Absolute nightmare. Dead straight, but you have about 40 feet out. You have a maybe 5-foot gap to hit. I try to throw up the gut. I know lots of people go hyzers over the top. There's not really much of a four-hand line. So here's the hyzer over the top.
And he's throwing an enforcer, just kind of clips a tree a little bit, so it's going to shave off some. You know, tried to play with the wind, knocked it down early. Pretty sure Connan, I'm pretty sure this is that boss again. Got a little side shuffle trying to figure out where the pin is. I'm almost positive that's a boss.
I think that is a boss. It's super stable. Like,
got a super nice rip on it, but just barely touches that one tree and gets a pretty rough kick.
Alright, and I'm throwing a rock 3 here, just trying to go right up the gut. And not doing anything that I
yeah, a little high on that one. So because of that, once again, I'm rethinking what I want to throw. I seen Devin's line, I seen your line. I figured if I can hit Devin's line, but with the right disc, I should be able to make it up there pretty good with that tailwind. So I go with my Raptor. Absolutely loving that disc lately. Like, it's been my go-to for so many shots.
Man, you have so many blue discs.
I know, and I love it. So there's the line that Devin tried to hit, but he went a little too far in front of that tree. I went wider around the tree and let the wind take it. Definitely not a shot I would throw if there was a headwind, because I'm pretty sure I'd be down there in that bush.
Sets up for a chance at 2, and
pretty sure we got like a 60-footer there. It didn't get as far as I wanted.
I mean, it's a nice easy layup. Like, you laid up for 3 pretty easily there. Opening the door for me here.
Yep, gave that extra little smack.
Ooh. And then I miss.
Yeah.
By a lot.
Yeah. I think the smack kind of threw you off, even though you didn't know it was there. Devin with a real nice run at it, but just a little right.
And then Connan here, also with a bit of a Anheuser putt thing.
Just wanted to set it nice and close. We both tap in for our 3s.
And we get to walk down the hill now, because there's one hole on the top of the hill.
Yeah.
And that is it.
And then, yeah, back downhill and try not to bail, try not to break an ankle, you know. It's all good times, right?
I remember, so there used to be a hole that was up to that basket from the bottom of that hill, which was nuts.
Very cool. Hole 9, 236. A very deceiving hole because it's just slightly uphill. So you want to throw something not too stable because it's going to burn out. And I think Devin actually does that right here. Throws it up, but gets it a little nose up too, trying to get up there, and just cranks it out to the left, kicks in those trees. Those trees are ugly to get out of, for one. So this is kind of an interesting shot, and I had to freeze frame it because it almost hit Cam, and I thought it was super funny.
Almost destroyed her. That was insane. That was so close.
Oh, yeah. By the way, thank you, Cam, for doing all the cam work for us and recording all this. That is absolutely awesome. Here I am. I threw an EMAC and I put just a touch of Anheuser on it, so when it hit the ground, I get a little bit of ground play. It kind of worked. We're about circle's edge. Yours, I think did we take yours or mine? I can't remember.
I can't remember because I'm about circle's edge, but I'm in the bush, so I can't remember which one we took. What did Coop throw there? He threw an EMAC Truth as well, right?
I think he did, but he put a little hyzer on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we took yours.
Yeah. And me nose down, I don't know what I did there. The disc, you could tell, wasn't in my hand. It was a little floppy. I didn't commit to it. And I'm pretty sure you're like talking some stuff here saying how you're going to make it now.
Oh, absolutely. I was talking trash. And then
yep. And then you airball. So that was beautiful. And then, you know, Connan goes for the throw and nails you.
We just look at each other for a sec. Like, I can't believe it fought through the chain. Just like,
no, not at all. All right, so that was the front 9. We are leading -6 to -4. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We'll see you on the back 9, and peace out for now.